Hello, welcome to my video about market bubbles. So the way I'm going to explain market bubbles is to say that pretty much everything in the world has two fundamental values. You have the intrinsic value, which is, let's take bread for example. The intrinsic value of bread is that you can eat it, and all other things being constant, you will continue to live, which is a fairly nice property to have. So that's the intrinsic value of bread. And then the other value of bread, which is the same for almost everything in the world, is resale value. So the idea is that if you know someone who is selling bread for £1, and you know someone else who's willing to buy the bread for £2, you can buy the bread from the first guy for £1, take it to the second guy and say, hey, would you like some bread for £1.90? And they'll go, oh, bargain, and you get 90p. And that is known in finance technically as an arbitrage position. An arbitrage specifically is when you can make money without taking any risk. And essentially when we create financial equilibria in theory, the idea is that you cancel out all arbitrage. So there should be no arbitrage in equilibrium. And in this case, the arbitrage will be cancelled out by the guy who wants to buy the bread going direct to the seller and just buying it for whatever price they agree. Cutting out the middleman would stop the arbitrage. However, let's not say that it's happening on the same day, that you have two different people. Instead, you have today and tomorrow. Okay? So you are someone who, or you're in a group of people who believe that the price of bread will increase from today to tomorrow. Okay, so you all invest in it, and because you've invested in it, demand goes up and so does the price. So you were correct, but you were correct because you believed you were correct, if you see what I mean. And so you go, okay, I'm going to test that again. So you invest more in it, demand goes up again and the price goes up again. Now other people might see this, they'll go, oh hello, here is an asset whose price is going up, which means it has this resale value that I talked about between today and tomorrow. And so they invest in it as well, so the demand goes up again and the price goes up again. And different people have different limits for when they believe that the price of an asset will continue to go up. So for some people it might be a few days, for some people it might be a week, for some people it might be 2 weeks, for some people it might be a month. And the whole idea is that when they see that the price of this stock is going up, they will invest, which will increase demand, which will increase the price, which will then encourage more people who are waiting for that limit to hit to invest, and then the demand will go up and the price will go up, and then more people will see that the price is going up, so they'll invest and demand will go up, and it just keeps going on and on and on and on and on. So as more people invest in this, the demand goes up, the price goes up, and it just keeps going up. What happens then is that you might have a shock, and shocks are inevitable. So in this case, it was the subprime mortgage crisis, where lots of people who were encouraged to take out mortgages that they couldn't pay defaulted, and so all of these securities that were based on these mortgages, they lost money. And so what people did was they backed away. They went, okay, we've lost some money and we're going to save more money, we're going to take less risk, we're going to kind of secure our position now as it was. What happens then to bread, because remember that's what we're talking about here, is the price flatlines, or it stops going up. Now for resale value to work, the price has to continue going up. If it flatlines, the resale value is 0. And the only value bread then has is the intrinsic value. And you left that behind months ago. So you've peaked price. People go, okay, I will sell. They sell, demand comes down, and the price comes down. And then everyone goes, the price isn't going up anymore. Everyone sells, demand plummets, and so does the price. And that's a crash. And that is, in essence, that's the market bubble. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy, which, you know, as soon as, and it doesn't have to be related to bread. Usually this shock comes about from something else, something where it has an action. It's usually the shock in the intrinsic value of something else that destroys the resale value of the thing that you're trading. And there you go. So, thank you very much for watching, and look forward to seeing you on the next video.